Running Commentary. I'm Ann, and I'm coming to you today to talk to you about how to pick a race. Actually, I have to say, go back. I have a giveaway. I do have a giveaway, and I'm going to talk to you about that when I get to my third point, the third thing that's important to me in a race. So, how do you pick a race? I have three key things in picking any race. First of all is location. I pick a location not just based on how pretty it is, because that is important. I do think it's important to have a pretty location, but also where it is, as far as, is it close to my home, or is it close to a friend's home, or is there a place nearby where I can rent a condo or a house so that I can actually have a kitchen, because I need a kitchen in the morning. I bring all my coffee stuff with me. I have to have my coffee. I have to have my cereal. And the truth is, I need a little time in the morning away from everybody. Being in a hotel doesn't work for me. It gets me all discombobulated because the kids are there and I can't relax and I can't think. And I can, you know, in a condo, I can go out into the living room or wherever and kind of get in the mindset of a race. And that's important to me. The second thing I look for in a race is a great management company or a great race director. The Groton Road Race up in Massachusetts is run by my friend Chris, and he is awesome, and he does a great job with that race. The other one that I really like and that I'm huge on right now, and they should sponsor me really, because I swear to you, I tell everybody about them, is Setup Events. Setup Events is a competitor really for Ironman. And Ironman has this great big company, and for me, I don't think they care a whole lot about their athletes. I hate to say that, but I don't feel like they care a whole lot about their athletes. And I was running some of their events, I was running some of their 70.3s, and it was fine, but really I felt like we were there mostly bugging them. Every time you do a race, they do the meetings beforehand, they act like the runners are just bugging them. And I didn't like that very much. I didn't like that feeling. Plus, they charge you a whole lot, and Setup Events doesn't do that. I love Setup Events because they care about the athlete, and they do a really good job running the race. And for me, they have a lot of races nearby on the East Coast that I can get to and stay with a friend, stay with my sister, stay at a house, or even stay at my home and still get to. And that makes a big difference to me. I really like that they are a good company, and that I know they're going to run a good race, and that they're going to care enough about us, not just to keep us safe out there, but to provide for us well, to provide. One of my favorite things they do is they have something for your kids that I think is, you know, they had, at the last race I ran, they had a bouncy house. So my son kept going in the bouncy house, and that kept him entertained while I was out there. And it was a half marathon, I mean a half Ironman, so I was out there for 6.5 hours. That's a long time. At least it gave him something to do, and I didn't have to worry about him quite so much. My husband was able to keep him entertained through that. So that's my second thing. First thing is the location. Second thing is a good management company or a good race director. And finally, and this is gonna seem trivial, but it's not. Maybe if you are an average sized person, maybe if you don't really care about your race shirts, maybe you don't wear your race shirts after the race, it doesn't matter. For me, I wear my race shirt after the race. I like to wear it anyway. And the truth is, for the first 15 years of my running, I never got a race shirt that I did anything other than sleep in, because they never fit. And now the trend is going towards better race shirts. Without Limits makes shirts for race directors and race and management companies. They're making actually the shirt for, and I'm almost embarrassed to tell you this, they're making it for the half marathon I'm doing next month down in Wilmington, North Carolina. And the whole reason I picked that race is because I saw last year's shirt and it was so super cool that I want one. So I'm going down there to Wilmington, North Carolina. I will be with my sister, which will be nice, and she's going to run the race too, because I picked it because of the shirt. And we're, you know, it's wonderful. We'll run it together. But the shirt is what drove me down there. It makes a difference to me. I like to know that I'm going to get a good shirt. Even when I ran Baltimore, by the way, they had a great shirt. That made a difference to me. That actually made that race okay for me, even though I didn't like that race. I love Marine Corps Marathon, but the truth is, I'm not sure I'll run it again until I know that they've changed their shirt to something that is going to work for me, that I'm actually going to be able to wear. I've run it 5 times. I have guaranteed entry now, which is wonderful, but the truth is I have 5 shirts, five shirts that don't fit me. They fit my husband. I've given them to him and he wears them. So that's wonderful that he gets to wear them, but I'd like to say, hey guys, guess what? I ran 5 Marine Corps marathons. I'd like to have a shirt that says, I've run these marathons, and I don't have one. And so it makes a difference to me. I want to have a shirt that I can wear after the race. And not just, it doesn't just need to be pretty, it needs to fit well. It needs to be, you know, feel nice. It needs to be soft, like this is soft. It needs to be soft. That's important to me. So, my 3 things. First of all, location. Secondly, set up events, I was going to say, but a good management company or a good race director, those make a difference. A good running club that puts them on. Annapolis Striders puts on an amazing race every year here. The Annapolis 10 miler down in Annapolis is a wonderful race, and they do a great job with it. And the t-shirt. So the t-shirt is what you can win. I guess you could have won a race, but I don't have one. Maybe somebody will give me one. Maybe the Caymans will give me one, and I can give you guys a Caymans race. That would be fun. Anyway, I am going to give away one of these shirts. I'll put a link below. You go to their site, tell me what color you want, leave me a comment with the color and the size, and then in 2 weeks I'll pick the winner. So if you have any questions, please let me know. You know there are more than one way. There's more than one way to win. You can comment, you can subscribe on my blog, blah, 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 blah. You know all the ways. I'll list those down below. I am very excited that Without Limits has done this because I really like the company. I like that they are changing the way that race directors are looking at providing for their athletes. I love that Set Up Events uses them, and the truth is I love the name. How cool is it that it's Without Limits and my magazine is Beyond Limits? I think that's very cool as well. Alright guys, thank you so much. Subscribe below, leave a comment, and please please like this so that people see these videos and know that they can do more than they think they can do. I really want to reach the people who are still sitting on the couch. That's important to me. Alright, thank you so much guys. Take care. Bye-bye.